Alright, we are in. Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ARC tier, well, realistic tier. Today we have USA as well as all the other tiers this week, and we will start with going through the new team lineups, which for this week we have. Let me quickly grab everything. Great preparation, as always, by me. Announcements, I think it's in. Yes. Right. No, it's not in announcements. That's great. Where is it? Where can I find the driver things? Ah, there we go. So, this week we have B Smooth and Andrews in Haas. Hoff and Ken in the Ferrari. Ghost Rider and Puffy in the Alpha Tauri. The McLaren seat will be empty for tonight. Reaper and Top Gotcha in the Mercedes. McQueen and Job. I already messed up. It's Steve. Job in the Alfa Romeo. Then we have Gaza and Mario in the Williams. And Baga and Runner in Aston Martin. And then to round it all off, we have Hobbs and Aaron in the Red Bull. Hopefully my volume is okay. My connection certainly isn't. So we go to the audio settings. That's all good. Let me turn up my volume of my TV so I can actually hear the cars, and we are readying up already, so we're going a bit early, which is nice. Means we're done earlier as well. Nine viewers already, which is nice to see. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Hello Mr. Andrews Bosman, good to see you. And good evening. As we are loading into the weekend, it's also good to say that Briefing Cow has been, well, people in the league will know what happened, and will know that a lot has happened with him, but he is no longer in a position to race for us, which means that he was also removed from last week's result, and that puts Gaza in the lead for, well, the realistic tier. So that means that he will be starting from the back of the grid this race. He will be retiring, well, as soon as possible, and he will start last because, as you might all remember, that's a new rule we have for the championship this year, to make it more challenging for the guy who's winning all the time and just more interesting in general. Yes, we are waiting for the first person to head onto the track. And I see movement in the Ferrari garage, and also an Alfa Romeo is coming out. Let's go on to... It is Steve! Steve is out first on track. Much in love with that Alfa Romeo design. Looks great in night, looks great in day. Just absolutely a great livery. Oh, Don Fury retired from the session. Don't think that was planned. Oh, he retired coming out of the pitch. You can see the wheel rolling down there. Really don't get it. And Don Fury has been put back onto the straight. Will not block the pit lane, but that's a mistake very early in his session, which would put him, well, very close to. We have one of my favorite drivers in the league, Mr. Hobbs. He is out on track. First he's overtaken McQueen, who is on an out lap. And by the looks of it, he will be the first driver to start his runs. Looking to go for a bit of a quicker outlap, get the tire temps up more, and then have the tires ready for Sector 1. They will be a bit dead by Sector 2, but you'll gain massively in Sector 1 with hotter tires. Starts his lap now. Takes the white line. Let's do a lap on board into turn 1. Very early apex with little bit on the exit maybe. Let's see if we can take the SS full throttle. That's mostly a setup thing. It does not take the SS full throttle. It is purple through sector 1. We have, I think that's Hoff behind as well. That's a nice exit out of that hairpin. Now onto the long straight. It's a very high top speed, so he is running low wings, which is very nice in the race, but for quali it might be worth to put higher wings. And around the final corner, Hobbs goes onto the line now. He will set a 1:34.6. Hoff far behind that, to be honest, with a 1:37.0. So Hoff maybe made a little mistake somewhere in the lap. Top Gotcha on a 1:37.3. Runner on a 1:37.6. Has Hobbs just broken the game? How is he 3 seconds quicker than 3 drivers? What? Right. Buffy 37.3 as well. What's going on? It's the Reaper. Don't split, Reaper. You know you don't want to. Oh, Hilly retired. Where did that happen? Ah, that happened in the pits. Don't know why, but apparently he decides to start from the back as well. Reaper incurring with a little bit of traffic in front from his teammate, but setting a decent lap so far. He's hitting most of the apexes. Who misses that one, and that will cost you a fair few seconds. Across the final corner now. He will set a 36 flat. Aaron now into P2 makes it a Red Bull provisional 1-2. He is still 8/10 of his teammate. We might see a Ghost Rider left now as well as he... Oh no, he's going to the side. So a can lap we shall watch instead. Oh, that's very late on the brakes for Cam. He completely missed the corner. Lucky to not have invalidated his lap. But I don't think it really matters because he's 5 seconds down on a Reaper's time, which would put him on a 41. So is it just me or is the game audio very loud? Because I can turn it down. Mario doing a bit of track excursions as well. Joe just started his lap. Puffy retired. And that is just in front of Baga. So coming out of this corner he has lost it just like Baga and both go into there. Oh, and Baga gets a 5-second penalty for that. That's so unnecessary. Puffy was already retired and Baga just gets in there. That's so unnecessary. Come on, game. This game is sometimes too broken. Oh, Ghost Rider with a bit of traffic. Did he pit again and then go for another lap? Looks like it. Anyways, there is a car in front of him with a tow. Aaron just gave Ghost Rider a very nice tow. Purple through sector 1 for Ghost Rider. As he continues to excel in his borrowed AlphaTauri car. A 47 has been set by Baga, a 42 by Cam. So you have Steve into P4 with a 36.7. Ghost Rider on a very fast lap, purple through both sectors. The 33 puts Ghost Rider into P4. It's a decent lap. As we have received a message from Hilly, which is the following. I retired to start from the back. I'm a bit uneasy with practice on this track. Also, as a reserve, I don't think it was far to start ahead of Gaza, which I can really respect. It's a nice message. Nice of you to do, Hilly. And best of luck in the race. Here we have Mario, who's actually in my car. But Mario's helmet is so heavy it costs the car around 2 seconds each lap. He wants that extra protection, so it just weighs the car down. Same goes for who else is in there? I think it's Don Fury. Or Gaza, who's also in the Williams. Same counts for them. Let's see what Mario can do. As he rounds the final corner onto the line. That's P13, which is a decent time in that Williams. The car is shit slow. Only realistic. Jon Snow starts his lap now as well. I do apologize for all the coughing. I just cannot control it at the moment. I'm not in the best of shapes. Big John with a purple first sector. As we have 5 minutes remaining in the session. To reach very similar top speeds of 325, with John very quick to the middle sector. John actually very quick throughout this whole lap. This might be a time close to P1. It is P1 for Jon Snow in the Alpine. He beats Hobbs' time by 2/10, but Hobbs is also on a lap. And he actually pulls into the pit lane. It looks like he was almost going into the wall there. But he made it. And McQueen in pits as well. Let's see, Runner is on a lap. He is rounding the final corner. Missed the apex a little bit, which will cost him on the exit. And he will set a lap time of 1:37.6. Puts himself into P11. And now everyone has set a lap, although Baga can definitely be faster than a 1:47. Now we wait again for the big flurry of cars that's about to get onto the track. Gold Gotcha, I think, just finished his lap. So no one really on the lap at the moment. John might be done for this session. I don't know how much time there is left, and I can't really see because of the lap 2 sector 3 yellow flag. Ooh. Into there. Yeah, John's done for this session. Now we just have to wait and see what Ghost Rider can do. Ghost Rider around the final corner. Improves his time but not his place. Andrews just started his lap in the Haas. That will be a handful to drive, but if there's one guy that can manage it, it's this one. Is basically setting the exact same time through sector 1, just a little bit down. See if we can see on the steering wheel. No, we can't see on the steering wheel. DRS open now, and he will be flying down the straight. .324 top speed. He sets a 1:05.7. This will be around the 36s, I believe. At least that's what he is on course for to do. Oh, and spins round. No longer on the course for 36, but that's on course for a quick trip into the pits. And session is over for Andrews. Let's see now, Hobbs. Is Hobbs on a lap? Hobbs has just started this lap. Will this be the pole position? Or will this just be a P2? 410 sub. This will definitely be pole position. Oh no, he spun. And that's no longer pole position. That's lap over. And it will not be Hobbs on pole. Aaron can still get it though. He's 4/10 up on this lap. Needs to find another 6/10 in the final sector. Hard task, but definitely not undoable. Final few corners now. Oh, runs wide. Cost him a little bit of time. Didn't invalidate, which he's very lucky to do so. And across the line goes into P3, but not enough for pole position. Maybe Steve can do something. A bit of a wide line there. Final corner. This won't be pole position. It will be an improvement. He stays in P6 though. And unless Reaper, no he cannot. Unless Hoff, no he cannot. Unless Runner, no he cannot. It is Jon Snow who snatches pole position in the Alpine at USA. Congratulations, John. Very good lap. Yeah, that's nice. Not Red Bull domination in USA so far. Of course, anything can happen in the race. So yeah, that's what we will be waiting for. Just the final few guys that will be being pushed into the pit lane. And then there we have the final guy actually. Just getting lifted up and pushed in. And session over. Jon Snow on. Now let's quickly show the race director for CRP. So there we go, Hilly. This is everyone that had an incident. And John only used one set, Hobbs 3. A few guys actually using more than 2 sets. And a lot of guys using using just the one. So they'll have a lot of soft sets for the race, which I wouldn't recommend using. We have a 5 minute break. I will be back before that, but I'll just take a quick sneezing and coughing break. I'll be right back in a few minutes as well. Oompa loompa doopity-doo. I am waiting for me to hear you. Microphone is working now. That's nice. Welcome back. ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go almost. Let's quickly check race directive for any strategies that might be going on. There are some. We have Reaper, Hof, Top Gotcha, and Runner. Starting on the hards, same goes for Gaza. And then we have Dawn, Fury, Hilly, and Baga all starting on the softs. The rest all on mediums. I'd prefer to start on the hards here, especially if Reaper can keep up with the top 4. Him being on hards will help him so much. And also now we have a few minutes of the time remaining. Let's quickly go to the driver standings, which as now Gaza P1, Hobbs P2, Ghost Rider P3, Runner 4th, McQueen 5th, Jon Snow 6th, Dawn Fury 7th, Ken 8th, B Smooth 9th, Mario 10th, Top Gotcha 11th, Job 12th, Aaron 13, Reaper 14, Andrews 15, Baga 16, Puffy 17, Holf 18, and Glads, who is a standby driver in P19. And Hilly will be added to that championship as well. And then we have, in the Constructors' Championship, Ken of Hof in the lead actually over Team Tiggy by 4 points. Morning Glory on 29 points. Ian P3, Silver Arrows P4, McJoe P5, Hot Pastry P6, Teabag P7, Bizzle Folk F1 in P8, and Team Giggles in P9 as the Formation Lab had. So let's see who will we go on board with for the Formation Lab. Let's go with Gaza, championship leader, in my car, or in my teammate's car. The big Williams. Huge gap actually from Ghost Rider to behind us. Reaper has been disqualified from the session. I saw he was facing the wrong way for a little bit on the minimap. I was just scrolling to him and now he's been disqualified, so nice cold tires for him. Well, nice, better said, ice cold tires for him. Hilly last minute changed to the hards as well. Which is very smart because the softs don't really last a very long time here. Some big gaps again. Jon Snow has already been lined up. He's had a perfect lineup by the looks of it. Oh. Aaron was facing the wrong way there. Don't know if that was allowed. Or if it was intentional or not. He knows the rules. Yeah, McQueen perfect, Hof perfect, Ken too far back, Puffy too far back, Runner perfect, Andrews perfect, Job far back, Mario far back, Gaza lines up very well as well. Dawn Fury bit far back, so is for Helios, so is for Baga. Yes, I would like a nice camera angle. There we go. For 5 lights, and Away we go for the USA GP. Very good start from Jon Snow. Bit slow from the rest of the field. Jon has had an amazing start. Heading into turn 1. Everyone gets clean through so far. We have a Haas that's a bit slow in the middle of the corner. And so far everyone's clean through. Reaper had a bad start on his softs, or on his hards actually. They were very good at the start due to a lack of formation lap, so very normal for him to be falling back. Toby Watch, our biggest gainer so far, together with Don Fury. Hoff actually lost 9 positions, 10 now. And Hilly is down 1 as well. Do you see any moves being made on the straight here? Yes, we do. You see Breathing Cow. Oh no, that's Mario sending it down the inside of Reaper. Reaper's still struggling on those hards. He's lost so many places and he keeps on losing them. Don Fury passed him now as well. Leader we go then. He has pulled a 7/10 lead over Hobbs in the Red Bull. And I see there is some battling going on between Gaza and Job. Side by side, and Job has lost a position to Gaza. He's now under pressure from Hoff behind, who has to cut the corner, and leaves enough positions. Didn't have to give back that many positions. And Job is round in a collision, I think, with Baga. And Can gets 3 seconds for corner cutting already on lap 2. Job, what you doing? This isn't gonna end well. Job left the session. Has he rage quit? Come on, Job. John rounds off lap 2 with iHopes close behind. And Reaper's race goes from bad to worse as he has spun and lace. Hearts unlucky for some. Down 13 places as well. Baga pulls into the pit lane, so does Reaper. I think he's already done with those hards. If he's smart, he goes on to mediums twice. Well, there's one set. Let's go to the midfield, shall we? As we have Don Fury there, who just made a move on Andrews. And Andrews is actually gonna get overtaken by Mario as well, who made a very late dive, but he kept it very clean. Very nice move. And Mario now on the hunt for Don Fury. Actually keeps running a little bit wide. So Williams' car, as expected, struggling. in the race so far. It's very close between Hobbs and John Snow. Hobbs should be able to gain a lot, as Hoff also had a spinner. But I want to see how much, look at the gains John has on John. But Hobbs loses it a bit in the corners, and John has not touched his ERS yet. He knows he's way quicker in a straight line. As Baga also has a spin. Oh, bad exit, and now he's in trouble. And now he has to use his ERS, and he does. Hobbs pulls alongside, John still on the inside, and John brakes very late. Now gets switched back by Hobbs. Bit of contact made, but fairly clean. Hobbs now on the inside, which is not the preferred line. You actually kind of want the outside for a more sweeping corner, and John stays ahead with some brilliant defending for now. And this actually helped Aaron a lot because he is now close to the DRS. Hobbs with a little bit of a look, and Aaron might have DRS at the moment. No, he doesn't. And Mario is into the wall. He's had a spin. Mario, you can reset onto the track, I think, if you got stuck there. Watch out for the Ferrari. Yep, right, nice. Back onto Hobbs and John. Mario pulls into the pit lane as well. His tires will most likely be done. Biggest gainer so far down, Fury up 7 positions. DRS being used by Hobbs. He is gaining a lot. With a little bit of ERS he would have been able to pull alongside there. John actually, that's a terrible line through there, or Hobbs with a great one, sends it down the inside, now has the outside line for the next corner and might be able to pull ahead of John. John defends it perfectly, however, and keeps P1 for now. Another yellow flag, and this time it's Puffy, I think. No, yes. Puffy loses a lot of positions. Puffy, if you're listening, clip that and send it in, and that penalty will be removed. We have Job with a pointy finger and a pretty special. As Hobbs is slowly gaining every single lap. And just no DRS for Aaron. Although he is getting close. Well, he uses a little bit of ERS. Actually uses a lot of ERS. Hobbs still gaining. Mario with a penalty. And Hobbs and John side by side. Don't know if there was a little bit of contact made, but Hobbs ahead for now gets a tight line and has to brake earlier, which allows John to get back alongside. Maybe a little cheeky dive. Nope, it's Hobbs in the lead. John's reign has finally fallen in this race. As Hilly gets past Andrews for P11. Oh, Baga is actually there. He missed the pit lane. Yeah, that can happen. So Baga a lap down, and that's basically race over. There's not really a way you can come back from being a lap down in this game, unless you're very lucky. So by the looks of it, as it stands now, we have the Aston Martin finishing in P18. As we have Hof with yet another spin. And Jon Snow has to attack, otherwise he will be falling another place down. Actually using a look of his ears, he is looking to get past fairly quickly, by the looks of it. It's about 4/10 on the straight. And Aaron as well, Aaron who didn't opt to use his ERS, as they have yet another spin. This time it's Baga who spins around again and is reversed into the wall. And Hof with a 3-second time penalty. Puffy might have a little look down the inside of Andrews, although he's not close enough. Baga mate, if the car's undrivable, you can just retire. Just make sure to screenshot the damage. Well, back onto the lead we go. Jon Snow still chasing, and Aaron still not able to be in the DRS. As Don the Fury is the first person to make a pit stop. Onto the hard he goes. That's probably towards, or to go to the end. 6/10 separates Jon from P1, and by the end of the straight, how much time will there be between it? Gains a lot, but not enough. Another spin from Baga. And Andrews is out. Will we get a safety car? Yes, we will. Safety car deployed. And bad luck for Don Fury, as he just pitted the lap before. Oh, Baga is around again. Watch out for the leaders. Alright. And they are all in. So this will be interesting to see then. How will Red Bull manage this double stack? Pretty well. Although, no, hasn't actually left the position. Baga has retired in the pits and has left the session. Poor Andrews. Man, yeah. That sucks. Oh, that's actually very close. I didn't really pay attention, but it looked like Puffy was ahead. Yeah, back to Andrews. Yeah, sorry for the retirement, man. Haas cars apparently are just very fragile. And we will have to be checking back, I think, after the race whether Jon was ahead or Puffy. As for the pitters, we have Hoops, Jon, and Aaron, all pitted, Can opted to stay out on the mediums. Ghost Rider pitted, Gaza and Hilly staying out, which is very smart to do. On the hards, Puffy staying out on the mediums. And Reaper and Mario as well. If I was Reaper, pit onto the hards at the moment and just go for it to the end. Although he already started on the hard, so he probably doesn't have another set. Made out of paper. Oh, I thought he was faking us down Fury. A bit of a fake. Steve opting for the soft. So he will definitely have to pit again. Also funny because you can see on which cars I actually have adjusted the camera to my liking and on which I have. You can see Williams I have, and AlphaTauri I have as well. They're both pretty different. So we're waiting on Joe Benhoff to catch back up to the pack. Safety car will probably be in this lap, which leaves us with 18 laps to go till the end. Now, if you're very careful with your tires, you could make mediums work to the end from this point. But your tires will be absolutely dead by the end of the race, because 14 laps and my tires were around 64%. And tire mediums were around 4% every lap here with my setup at least. So we'll be close to the 80% mark going onto the mediums now towards the end. Oh, Hilly pits. And he goes on to the mediums. So he's risking it. Definitely with another safety car lap, it's really possible to make it to the end. So now we wait. Has Hilly outplayed everyone else in the field here? Or has the safety car not really hurt the tires from the top 5 so much that it will actually hurt them staying out long? Safety car in this lap. So let's see if John is awake. And if he can make a bit of inroads on Hobbs. And does Hobbs go early or does he go late? Not really lining himself up for the best of runs coming out of the exit. But by going a little bit later on his throttle, he keeps his position. And we are back underway. Let's see, can McQueen make a move into turn 1? No, he cannot. Hilly already passed Job at the moment. Making quick moves with the freshest tires. Few people with penalties and almost a collision between Runner and Reaper. Few seconds for Top Gotcha as well. Ghost Rider has made his way past Can. And McQueen now on the back of Gaza. Gaza on the way all their hearts. But braking way later than McQueen. Oh, what am I saying? It's not McQueen, it's Steve. Puffy. I think he outbraked himself there and has lost 3 positions. Down into P11. And went way too wide and onto the curb, and now Reaper might have a look around the outside. A amazing move from Reaper. Put him up into P11. Wow. I am very much impressed. Not by that, that's a penalty. I'm very much impressed by the move. These two in front have been on a crazy amount of pace all race. Why is it lagging so much? 1 second. There we go, that's better now. A few moves being made actually, it's very close here. In the midfield, Don Fury basically pushing Gaza around the corners. And Don Fury has had a spinner. And now he loses a few positions. Mario, I think, had a spin as well. Hobbs with the fast. Wow, Hobbs has pulled 1.4 seconds of John. And Chaos in the midfield. Bad exit from Puffy, and now he is right under pressure from Hoff. Hoff maybe sending it down the inside. Yes, he does. And Hoff is passed. Don Fury even having down the inside. McQueen slowly gaining on Can. Both guys will probably be hurting as much as each other. And McQueen blasts past easily. And up into P5 he goes. Reaper also making a move on Gaza. And Gaza is still there, but Reaper is fully passed. Yellow flag, sector 3. And I'm back. Runner up into P9 by now. Hilly actually had a massive gain. How has he done that? He's up into P8 already. He's storming in his house. Hoff with a penalty and Hoff with a spin into the wall, and that's unfortunate after he was having such a good comeback, and now he's back into the pit lane. And look at the gap between Jon Snow and Hobbs. Hobbs has really excelled. almost 5 seconds between them. McQueen will probably be heading into the pit soon, because his tires will be dead. Top Gotcha had a bad exit by the looks of it. So Reaper might be getting closer and closer. Oh, Reaper into the pit lane, and so does McQueen. So let's see what they go on to. And both onto the softs. They'll struggle towards the end again. Gan is close in the back of Job, and they are both in DRS range. Let's see what they can do. As Joe pulls into the lane as well. And Hoff retires in the pit lane. So I'm going to be a little bit quieter from now on, because my throat is starting to kill me a little bit. Oh, Reaper actually got past McQueen as well. I completely missed that, and I was on board with him. I'm a great commentator sometimes. Seven laps to go, and Hilly not really gaining much anymore on the people ahead, although he has fresher tires. Big Ghosty now on the back of Aaron with DRS for the final podium position, and Jon Snow actually really starting to gain hops. He started slow on the straights because he didn't gain a single tenth on the straight, but gaining a lot through the corners. Has Aaron used a lot of his DRS? He has 30% less. And Reaper is past Don Fury. Yes, he is. He's managed to pull away by 2.5 seconds over McQueen as well. And is now back up into P8. Chasing Runner down for P7. And Can gets another penalty. Hoff left the session. Now let's see, does Aaron use a lot of ERS on the straight? He doesn't use any. He's just quicker without DRS than Ghost Rider is with. So Ghost Rider can't really do anything. Unless Aaron makes a big mistake coming out of that corner. Wow. Actually, having a quick look further down the field, the Reaper has gained around 3 seconds in one lap. He's now right on the back of Runner. So he might even get the Hitty towards the end of the race. Jon Snow has also decreased the gap from around 5 seconds down to only 2. Hilly has also gained 1.5 seconds. And Reaper sends it down the inside. Oh, the Runner gets a better exit side by side still. Runner still ahead for now. Reaper doesn't want to be doing this for too long, because this will cost him too much time. Well, both very closely matched on pace. Sends it down the inside now. And Reaper is officially passed for P7. And now we can start a 9-second hunt for P5. Actually, speaking of a hunt, Hilly has caught up to Top Gotcha. And Top Gotcha plays it nice and respectful, knows he has a penalty and there's nothing he can do to Hilly, and just lets him pass. That's great sportsmanship. Big up to Top Gotcha. Now Hilly can set after, well, a 17-second gap to Ghost Rider. I don't think that will happen anytime soon. Ghost Rider also has 70% ERS. He's using a whole lot of it now, so this might be finally the lap that he makes his move. He's finally gaining towards the end of the straight. Has a little look, but not close enough just yet. Now has wasted 20% of ERS on an attack that gained them only 2 tenths. Top Gotcha and Hilly might really be in trouble from Reaper, as we are a lap later and he's gained 2 seconds on the drivers in front of him. Oh, Aaron made a mistake and Ghost Rider is finally passed. And now Aaron will be on the attack, hunting Ghost Rider back down, and this is probably the position he wants to be in the final few laps, because he knows he has so much more straight line speed than Ghost Rider, and he can just stay behind for the next few laps until the final lap, and then go full out on the attack. As Reaper is gaining 4 seconds every lap on the drivers in front. Now here comes Aaron. He is not waiting, he is going for the move directly. And not enough, and now he's at a major disadvantage once again. Oh, he's actually sends it. Has a wheel there and cost Ghost Rider a good exit. Very aggressive from Aaron. But look at him go. Reaper's gains have slowed down a little bit, only 1 second this lap. And Aaron down the inside. And gets the move done, back up into P3 into turn 1. So he has a 25% disadvantage on the RS. Thighs will be around 50% right about now. Actually 18 laps, so it'll be closer to 60, maybe even 70%. Here comes Ghost Rider. Knows his strengths for the ERS. And John's charge on Hobbs has slowed down as well. Ooh, Hilly gets a penalty and Don Fury has just overtaken the runner for P8. And yeah, 18 lap old hards are definitely better than 17 lap old mediums. As Don Fury's tires actually look very well. You can barely see the stripe on his tires. So it's really taking care of him. Reaper's tires will be on fire, but only 1.7 seconds to his teammate. And 2 laps to go. Ghost Rider dropping back a little bit. 10% of advantage in the ERS. Not anymore. As we are slowly getting towards the final lap. If Gotcha was smart there, he would have given Reaper a big toe all across this straight. Oh no! Steve! His tire has exploded. With 2 laps to go for him. And that's race over. You can see he's mad. And while he's driving along, his tire goes. And yeah, he's about to be lapped by Hobbs. Ghost is also just inside of ERS. Hop, 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 hop. And here comes the man running number 13, but certainly not unlucky for today. Unlucky is not in his vocabulary tonight. It is Jamie Hobbs rounding the final corner to win in USA with the fastest lap as well on 20 lap old hards. Great race from Jamie. He takes P1. John ends off his race in P2. And a Red Bull 1-3 for Aaron and Jamie. Ghost Rider not being able to get Aaron in the end. Reaper very close. Maybe he can get him on penalties. But I don't know how many penalties they have. I both have 3, so it will not be Reaper in P5. It will be Hilly with a great comeback from basically last to pitting and getting P5 in the Haas. Great drive from him. Reaper as well with a great drive. Then Top Gotcha, who gets a penalty, so will drop a place behind Don Fury. Runner ends up in P9. Gaza in the Williams. I don't think he will be retaining this championship lead. He will finish in P10. Can will finish in P11. Puffy in P12. And Job is the final driver to come across the line in a bad race for Alfa Romeo. Oh, spin on the final corner as well. Just shows their luck this race. And yeah, across the line, 28 seconds behind the rest of the field. Not a great race for their team, but a very good race for Jamie Hobbs and his team. So Jamie Hobbs again, P1 with the fastest lap. Great race from him. My driver of the day, I don't know. Actually, I do know. Hilly gained the most positions, actually came back again from P17 as well, and has finished in P5. So he's my driver of the day. Let's quickly show the race director, shall we? There we go. That has been it for ARC tonight. No race tomorrow, but join us back on Saturday for the big one, tier 1 around USA. Let's see who will take that victory round there. It's been great doing comms for you tonight. Hopefully next week I'll feel a bit better, and I'll have a good night.